4-752-9030 or check out their specials online at giovannislogan.com.
Hi, I'm Chris White.
And I'm Stephen Wolf. And for the last 10 years, Wolf White & Associates have been representing clients injured in motor vehicle wrecks, medical negligence, wrongful termination, Social Security disability, and real estate closings and transactions. We've recovered over $10 million in verdicts and settlements and over $10 million in real estate closings. So, when you need a win, give your local law team a call.
Now, welcome back to the Willie Akers Classic from the Willie Akers Arena. We'll move to the second quarter. Biggest deficit of the season for the Logan Middle School Timberwolves, 18-6. Milton with the lead after 1 quarter of play.
Got a little fighting to do right here. Their backs against the wall, but this is what good teams do is they figure out ways to win in tough spots.
And first possession shot no good as Lambert got a shot inside the paint, and Milton with the rebound as they're walking into the front court. That's Aiden Spencer. Spencer got it over to Scholl, who gets it over to Wooten. Wooten now nearly trapped in the corner, nearly lost it. He does lose it, and picking it up for Logan is Murphy. We'll see the Timberwolves can get out in transition as layup no good by Bentley Williams. Somebody's fouled on the play, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And that's what Logan does best. When they get a steal or when they get a rebound, they look up immediately, and that first pass is on the money and on time.
Foul was on Hudson Workman as Williamson's first free throw is good. Logan 3 for 3 from the free throw line thus far. 18-7 now the score, and if there's one way you can cut into a deficit, it's getting to the free throw line, scoring with that clock stopped as Williamson knocks them both down. Logan 4 for 4 from the line. They now trail 18-8 with 5:20 to go here in the opening half as Milton with the basketball as Asbury got it inside. Well, now they worked it around. Now it's worked inside. Shot up no good. That was Spencer. Rebound by Lambert. Lambert up ahead to Murphy. Murphy with a pass to the basket, lay up and in. And now you see that transition game starting to come alive for the Timberwolves. They have 4 points in this quarter. They've cut it to 9, and a big shot blocked on the other end, but a whistle and a foul called. As I believe Lambert is going to get whistled for the foul. He thought he had the clean block, and so did Coach Seth Hayner.
And Zoe on the other end, Zoe does a great job of just getting out in transition and running, and everybody else does a good job of looking up, and it looked like he was running a route out there.
First free throw no good by Mason Wooten. And talking about teams that struggle at times and players that struggle at times to shoot, especially at the start of the game, as that free throw's good. Sometimes all you need is to get one in close, get that layup to drop, and just expand your zone a bit, build your confidence up. We'll see if that gets that going for Murphy. Murphy's been struggling as of late. As
nice
Bentley
move.
Williamson gets inside, and he'll lay it up and in. Williamson with 4 points. The lead is now 7, 19-12, as Logan Middle School has started this quarter on a 6-1 run to trim that 12-point deficit to 7.
And Bentley's never normally too aggressive looking to shoot, but I think he needs to be, especially when they're struggling.
Pass inside intended for Wooten, picked off by Lambert. He'll take it to the rim. He'll lay it in. And Logan Middle School on an 8-0 run to start the quarter. It's a 19-14 ball game, and Milton wants a timeout with 4:15 to play in the second quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep things right here with us as people just joining us on Mountain Dreams Media. We'll apologize for a little bit of technical difficulties we had, but hey, anytime you got technology involved, there's always the risk of some sort of technical difficulty.
Absolutely.
And it seems like we've experienced every bit of it.
Oh yeah, we got the battle of the odds, but that's just par for the course. And you see these young Timberwolves fighting with their backs against the wall too. They got down big, and they came out swinging in this second quarter.
Well, this is the Willie Akers Classic, and Willie Akers coined the term running Wildcats. Well, these are not Wildcats. These are Timberwolves, so these are like young Wildcats. And they are out and running to start this second quarter as three-pointer on the way by Milton. Shaw is no good. Coming away with the rebound is Lambert. Here comes Logan again. The pass just a little too far for Landon Hall, as it's a turnover, 5th turnover, first one of the quarter on the Timberwolves.
If I'm Coach Seth Hayner, I'm not mad at that one, though. He was looking up. He had Landon. It was the right play, just a little off on the pass.
3:50 to go, 19-14. As another turnover inside. That's now 5 turnovers for Milton, so the turnovers are even at 5. And Logan out and running with it. Bentley Williamson gets to the rim, shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back up with it. Shot no good. Coming in fighting for the rebounds, Grayson Sanders will get a whistle and a foul. And we'll see if they get Sanders or Landon Hall, and it will be Hall on the backside, as both of them were in the area. They got Hall for, I'll say, potentially a push. Sanders came in, got the rebound cleanly, and Hall had the look on his face like he knew he was caught red-handed.
I didn't really tell right there what was going on.
So back to Milton. Milton working around. They turn it over again as up ahead.
Right to Bentley.
A volleyball play as Lambert tried to get it over to Hall. It was tipped around. It fell into the hands of Bentley Williamson, and Williamson goes up with a shot. He's fouled. He'll go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. And the second team foul on Milton. And the foul, I believe, was on Scholl. And if it was, that's his second. First free throw good. Logan Middle now down 4, 19-15. They trailed 18-6 at the end of one quarter. They've started this second quarter on a 9, now make it 10-1 run, and the lead down to 2 as the Timberwolves, lead down to 3, 19-16, as the Timberwolves have clawed their way back in this contest, much like we thought they would here. They're a slow starting team, but once the second and third quarters get going, Timberwolves seem to start finding their rhythm. And pass inside, beautiful pass, shot off the bottom of the backboard, no good by Asbury. Hall gets the rebound. Now they get it up ahead to Williamson, and Bentley Williamson is finding all the spots, and Logan now cuts it to 1. 19-18. Timberwolves have never led in this contest. There's been one tie. Shot wildly up, no good. Leak it out as Williamson again. He'll take it to the rim, and the Timberwolves lead 20-19. The Timberwolves lead as
they get it out in transition, and they're tough to deal with.
Bentley Williamson on fire this quarter. He's got 10 points. Logan has a 1-point lead. Shot up and
nice
in. That's a nice shot.
That's
by
a tough take.
Aiden Spencer as he drew contact, went up with it, and Milton regains the lead. Lambert shot up, no good. Crashing for the board is Hall.
Oh, my goodness.
He was on. Did he call a foul? He's on the inline. Robinette calls a foul.
Ooh, I did not. I didn't think that was a foul.
Yeah, that's third foul on Landon Hall. He split 2 guys to get that rebound. I didn't see no contact again. We don't have the bird's eye view that Randy Robinette had.
I think Robinette missed that one.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he saw. We didn't see it up here, but 21-20 3-pointer on the way for Milton. It misses everything. Good box out by Sanders, and Aiden Spencer tried to save it back in bounds.
He touched it with his hand.
But Spencer knocked it off of Sanders, but in the process it goes off the hand of Spencer's while he's out of bounds. So Logan with possession of the basketball, trailing 21-20, minute 53 to go. As we see some of the Logan Middle School girls, and that should be a kickball, and there it is. I was about ready to say, as Spencer got in the pass of Bentley Williamson, and if we're in gym class, that's a pretty good play. It might be a kick for a double. Maybe I know he might get a triple out of that. I don't know. As some of the Logan Middle School Timberwolves girls basketball team make their way over to Logan Middle School. Sanders shot blocked by Workman, rebound by Scholl, and racing into the front court of Scholl. He finds his man down there. Shot no good by Asbury, but followed up and in by Workman. Nobody boxed Workman out, and Milton back out to a 3-point lead, 23-20 now, as Williamson was trying to get it inside to Nate Ilderton, and his pass will go out of bounds. 6th turnover of the game. for the Timberwolves. 1:17 to go, 23-20 in our first half here as Milton starting to find a little bit of an offensive groove as though Murphy comes over to cut off the drive. He will pick up the foul, and the shot will go for Hudson Workman. He's got a chance for a three-point play, and
that was a nice pick and roll right there. Spence came off it and read it correctly and got it down to Hudson, and I mean that's textbook.
Shot up, no good. We'll get a lane violation, so that'll be a turnover. And we'll erase that free throw attempt in the book here. Credit the turnover. So 7 turnovers now on the Panthers, 6 for Logan. Well, Logan, after taking that 20-19 lead, the last 6 have went to the Panthers. They now lead by 5 in a trap in the backcourt as tipping the pass was Parsons. They get it over to Sanders. Jumper's good, and Sanders gets that jumper to go. That could be dangerous for the opposition as Logan now 25-22, and Logan continues to get looks at the rim. And you mentioned it, Stevie, and may open up the outside shots for some driving kicks.
Yeah, and usually all Grayson needs to see is one go in.
Milton with the basketball as Workman, well, he thought about a 3. Now he'll give it up to Parsons. Parsons nearly traveled with it, but got his feet under control, and Ilderton nearly with the steal in the corner as Carson Hill is checked in. Whistle on a foul, and it'll be a charging foul as Grayson Sanders stood in, took the charge, and the foul on Aiden Spencer for Milton. It's his first team foul, number 3 of the quarter. So another turnover.
Got young Robbie checking into the game.
So Beto into the contest.
2 6th graders on the floor.
I believe he replaced Carson Hill. I got him 35 in my book. He must have changed his number to 34. Last game I had against Mullins, he was 35. So I don't know if they got like 5 different uniforms down there. They're like the Oregon Ducks of middle school basketball, I guess. Got 5 different uniform combinations, 5 different sets of numbers maybe, as Logan looking to tie or possibly pull to within 1. Ilderton, good move, puts a floater up, no good. He gets hit, and the buzzer sounds in the first half. And Milton Middle School clinging to a 3-point lead at halftime here, 25-22 over the Logan Middle School Timberwolves. We're going to step aside for a brief moment, and when we come back, we'll get ready for second half action from the Willie Akers Classic from the famed Willie Akers Arena. Once again, your score at halftime, Milton 25, Logan 22.
Mountain Dreams Media would like to thank the following sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Are you looking to buy or sell real estate in southern West Virginia? Call or message Eugene Maynard with Bray and Oakley Real Estate at 304-688-4648. Check out Heard the Word podcast with Marshall alumni basketball stars Jared West and Stevie Browning, available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Judge Sabrina Deskins would appreciate your vote this upcoming election to be held in May. Judge Deskins is running for circuit judge in the newly formed 11th Circuit, which combines Logan and Mingo counties. Judge Deskins has 10 years judicial experience and the only candidate with years of experience in both Logan and Mingo counties. Vote Judge Deskins, the right choice for Logan and Mingo's Circuit Court, paid for by the candidate. Caleb with the Clippers will keep you fresh. Check him out on Facebook and Instagram at Caleb with the Clippers. Shayna O'Brien Thompson is seeking your vote for circuit judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May 2024 for one of 2 Logan seats. Vote Shayna O'Brien Thompson, your choice for a fair, respectful, working circuit judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien Thompson. Looking to plan that next adventure with family? Amanda Thompson with Off to Neverland Travel is the best at planning that family vacation. experienced in Disney vacations, and much, much more. She can help you in finding that right place to make memories. Find her on Facebook or email at amanda.thompson@offtoneverland.com. Vote Butcher for Judge in the newly combined Logan Bingo Circuit. Joshua Butcher and his wife Jamie Dempsey Butcher love basketball, and they love cheering on the local teams. Every March, Josh and his family enjoy watching Southern West Virginia basketball dominate the state tournament. Let's do it again this year, and remember, vote Butcher for Judge, paid for by the committee to elect Joshua Butcher, Merle Dempsey Treasurer.
Are you looking to find the right home for your family, or are you wanting to list your property? With over 80 years of collective experience in serving Southern West Virginia, there is no one better to trust than Hometown Real Estate. We're knowledgeable in market trends and can assist you in finding buyers or sellers. Please reach out to our home office at 304-752-5570 or contact one of our professional sales representatives.
Hello, I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you're ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Hello, I'm Valerie Patrick, Chief Medical Officer at Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare. We're your federally qualified health center lookalike, offering primary care and many other services throughout Southern West Virginia. We focus on men's health care, women's health care, pediatrics, heart health, diabetes treatment, behavioral health care, preventative services, chronic disease management, and much more. And we take walk-ins Monday through Friday. We also offer financial and eligibility assistance. Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare, where change begins.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff, we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky. Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff, we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Shayna O'Brien Thompson is seeking your vote for Circuit Judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May 2024 for one of 2 Logan seats. Vote Shayna O'Brien Thompson, your choice for a fair, respectful, working Circuit Judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien Thompson. Giovanni's of Logan. Visit the newly renovated restaurant and convenient drive-thru. It is the Italian place to be. Call today 304-752 888-938-9030 or check out their specials online at giovannislogan.com.
Hi, I'm Chris White.
And I'm Stephen Wolf. And for the last 10 years, Wolf White & Associates have been representing clients injured in motor vehicle wrecks, medical negligence, wrongful termination, social security disability, and real estate closings and transactions. We've recovered over $10 million in verdicts and settlements and over $10 million in real estate closings. So, when you need a win, give your local law team a call.
Are you looking to find the right home for your family, or are you wanting to list your property? With over 80 years of collective experience in serving Southern West Virginia, there is no one better to trust than Hometown Real Estate. We're knowledgeable in market trends and can assist you in finding buyers or sellers. Please reach out to our home office at 304-752-5570 or contact one of our professional sales representatives.
Hello, I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Willie Akers Classic, Willie Akers Arena. Game number 2 is just about ready to start the second half. 25-22 Milton Middle School on top of Logan Middle School. Bill Luskin, Stevie Browning with you this afternoon for game number 2. Coming up here after this game at approximately 6 p.m., third place contest. Number 2 in Class AA, Williamstown, 8-1. Suffered her first loss of the season to Charleston Catholic yesterday, taking on the Logan Wildcats, a 1-point loser in overtime to number 3 in Class A, Tug Valley. And then at 8 p.m., the championship game. Number 1 in Class AA, Charleston Catholic. Number 3 in Class A, Tug Valley. Should be a good contest. Both of the contests actually should be good ones here from the Willie Akers Arena and the Willie Akers Classic. Milton Middle will start possession of the basket start the second half with possession of the basketball, leading by 3 points. And leading away for Milton is Hudson Workman with 8 points. Jake Asbury has 3 points. Mason Wooten and Aiden Spence. My apologies to those listening in Milton. Aiden Spence, not Spencer, but Workman and Spence with 7 points each. On the other side for Logan, Bentley Williamson has 10 points, 4 points each for Sanders and Lambert, and 2 for Zoe Murphy. Has 3-pointer on the way. Actually, that's going to be a long 2 for Spence, and he knocks it down for his 9th point. And Milton now up by 5, 27-22. And Logan Middle turns it over for the 7th time as shot is blocked. And now the rebound by Lambert. Sanders racing out. He'll get to the floor. He'll lay it up, draw contact, no call, but the basket will go as Sanders brings Logan back to within 3. As another turnover by Milton. That's number 9 as Lambert up ahead, lays it up and in. 27-26 now, and this is the pace that the Logan Middle School Timberwolves would like to play. They like to get out in transition, forced turnovers, and they forced one here and scored off of it. Looking to get another one as a long three by Spence is up, no good. Rebound by Sanders. Sanders out ahead to Lambert. Milton forgot to drop back on the defensive end, and Lambert lays it up and in, and Milton Middle has seen enough of that. They will take a timeout as Logan Middle School on a 6-0 run has taken a 28-27 lead. 4:53 to go, and that draws a 30-second timeout from the Panthers as they, correction, that timeout, well, Robinette comes to, official Randy Robinette comes to the scores table, and that timeout will be extended to the full. So why don't we take it with them? 4:53 to go in our third quarter, 28-27, Logan Middle School leading in the Willie Akers Classic from the Willie Akers Arena. We'll be right back after these messages on Mountain Dreams Media.
Are you looking to find the right home for your family, or are you wanting to list your property? With over 80 years of collective experience in serving Southern West Virginia, there is no one better to trust than Hometown Real Estate. We're knowledgeable in market trends and can assist you in finding buyers or sellers. Please reach out to our home office at 304-752-5570 or contact one of our professional sales representatives.
Hello, I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders.
Yeah, welcome back to the Willie Akers Arena, 28-27, out of timeout. Milton racing into the front court, and Hudson Workman will get his way inside for a basket, and Milton Middle regains the lead 29-28 as Workman has cracked double figures. He's the first Panther in double figures with 10 points. Spence has 9, and on the other side for Logan, jumper no good. Rebound comes out to Jake Asbury as Logan fails to convert on the offensive end. Milton looking to add to a lead of 1 point as good drive there by Spence. He was cut off by Sanders. Shot up was no good, and rebound, loose ball out of bounds to the to the Panthers. Last touching the Timberwolves off the leg of Bentley Williamson.
Yeah, he just kind of kicked it right there.
And so Milton, after a little helter-skelter possession, will get it inside, and that's a running one-hander by Scholl. No good, and Lambert will get it up to Murphy. Murphy kind of took a little
he traveled.
We'll call that a Euro bunny hop, and there's a turnover, number 10 on the Panthers as Lucas Lambert doing a good job of running the floor. He's come up with a couple of steals and some rebounds. He'll kick it out. Sanders mid-range jumper off the mark, no good, and rebound out of bounds. Last touch in the Panthers as Jake Asbury went for the loose ball, and Asbury and Workman in the area. I think they both were confused. I thought they both looked at one another as if they were going after the ball, and when Workman didn't go after it, Asbury tried to save it in bounds. Good play inside as Lambert gets the inbound pass. He goes up with it, and Lambert now in double figures with 10. Him and Williamson have the scoring honors, and a whistle and a foul as Murphy and Sanders and Milton player, I'm not for sure, collide on the play, and Sanders comes up with the foul, and Sanders kind of took a spill there, and he'll fix his headband and be ready to go. So 32-29, Logan, biggest lead of the contest for the Timberwolves, as Milton now with the ball in the front court looking to pull within one, and they'll do just that as a long-range jumper by Hudson Workman just inside the three-point line, pulls him to within one.
Kind of just gave him a dare shot right there. Didn't contest. Made him pay.
I think that kind of caught Workman by surprise. He didn't know whether to shoot it or pass it, and we'll get a whistle and a foul on the other end as the foul is on Scholl, and Bentley Williamson will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Logan Middle School 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Williamson 4 for 4 from the line. First free throw's good. Now make it 7-7, 5-5 for Williamson. So free throws for the Timberwolves have been big in this contest, and Williamson, even though he's fading away from the line, knocks that down. He's now 6 for 6 in the game, and 8 for 8 overall are the Timberwolves. Lead back out to 3, and nearly a steal in the backcourt as Lambert nearly came away with it. Milton will get it in the front court. Three-pointer for the tie.
Got a contest.
Is good.
Zoe just kind of looked at him and let him shoot it.
Braxton Parsons knocks down the
Got
three.
a contest.
We're all tied at 34. As Hall with the basketball, looking to get it over to Sanders. No lane to pass it to. And Coach Seth Hayner will take a timeout as Hall was up against a 5-second count. 30-second timeout with 2:23 to go. 34-34 the score here. And since the second quarter, Stevie, Logan really finding their groove offensively.
Yeah, they are. They're doing like we said. They're kind of getting out in transition. Large part, honestly, right now, Lucas Lambert. He's getting a lot of rebounds, and he's looking up as soon as he gets it, and there's guys streaking everywhere, and they were able to claw back into this, but Milton not going away. Last two buckets Milton has had, Logan's just kind of let them shoot the ball. On the first one, Bentley was in front of him, just no hand, and you know what they say, hand down, man down. And on the second one, Landon flew by, and Zoe just kind of let him shoot it. So they'll make you pay if you give them wide open ones, especially in a tight one like this, and a team that is capable of shooting the ball well.
18-6 after one, Milton led. Since then, the Timberwolves have outscored Milton Middle 28-16 to tie the contest at 34. And Hall gets into the lane. His shot comes up empty, and rebound tipped out by Braxton Parsons as Milton now in the front court looking to regain the lead.
Pass.
And that shot may have been blocked by Murphy. He's coming away with it to Sanders. Williamson behind the defense lays it up and in. And Logan Middle School has done that more times than not tonight.
Got a steal.
Has a steal by Hall. Layup good. This is now the biggest lead for Logan, 38-34 off the 11th turnover for the Panthers. Has shot out of the corner. He's knocked down one. That one won't go, and Lambert left his feet. And rebound comes right to Spence, and Spence will lean in and draw contact from Lambert and pick up a foul and go to the line for 2 shots.
Spence does a good job at that, creating the contact and then selling it to the ref. You know, that's people get paid a whole lot of money to do that.
Oh, yeah, you do that in the NBA, you're going to get the call 100% of the time. His free throw no good by Spence. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Milton Middle, they left a number of points on the free throw line as they've just made 4 attempts, and looks like 11 or 12 now make it 5 attempts now, and they cut the lead to 3, 38-35. As Sanders has it in front court for Logan. He'll give it off to Williamson, and Logan will look to work against this. Looks like maybe a little bit of a 2-1-2 now, as this Milton defense is now scrambling as they get it over to Lambert. That's a 3 on the way, no good. And Williamson fights for the rebound, but doesn't come away with it as Asbury is tied up on the play by Landon Hall. So good job by Landon Hall to sneak in there and tie Asbury up, who had the rebound, but he dropped it down at his knees, allowing Hall to come in there and tie him up. Inbound, Lambert gets inside position and shots blocked. May have been fouled, no call on the play. Milton comes away with it, and a good move by Spence as he's able to cross Murphy up and take it into the rim.
You can't gamble right there.
Murphy, he had the angle. He did a good job of coming up and taking away the angle, but Spence, with the alertness of mind, crossed over and got in for an easy layup to cut this to a 1-point game. As Logan looking to get it inside, they do. Williamson over to Sanders. Sanders now will kick it back out to Williamson. Logan will reset the offense. Final 25 seconds of the third quarter, 38-37. Timberwolves leading the Panthers, and a little bit of contact there as referees really letting these guys play. Not a lot of hand checking, and we'll get Hall called for a travel. That's only the 8th turnover on Logan. Yes, 8th turnover on Logan. Second of this quarter.
And got the ball stuck on that side right there, especially when you're trying to ISO, or not ISO, but hold for the last shot. That ball's got to be moving around side to side. Can't let it get stagnant on one side.
Final 10 seconds of the third quarter. Milton Middle School looking to regain the lead. They have led after every quarter of this contest, and they're not going to be able to get a shot off. Good defense by Sanders as he knocks the pass away from Spence, and the ball's knocked into the backcourt. And we've played 3 quarters here from the Willie Akers Arena. Logan Middle School 38, Milton Middle School 37, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter in the Willie Akers Classic from the Willie Akers Arena on Mountain Dreams Media.
Giovanni's of Logan. Visit the newly renovated restaurant and convenient drive-thru. It is the Italian place to be. Call today 304-752-9030 or check out their specials online at giovannislogan.com.
Hi, I'm Chris White.
And I'm Stephen Wolf. And for the last 10 years, Wolf White & Associates have been representing clients injured in motor vehicle wrecks, medical negligence, wrongful termination, Social Security disability, and real estate closings and transactions. We've recovered over $10 million in verdicts and settlements and over $10 million in real estate closings. So, when you need a win, give your local law team a call.
Welcome back to the Willie Akers Arena, game number 2 of the Willie Akers Classic on this Saturday afternoon. Moves into the fourth quarter. Logan Middle School with a 1-point lead, 38-37 over Milton Middle School. Bill Lusk and CB Browning with you on Mountain Dreams Media, as we do know that former West Virginia head coach Bob Huggins is in the house as a shot up by Spence, no good, contested by Sanders, and Lambert comes away with the rebound. And he'll take it all the way for the layup. I was about to say, Stevie Huggins not currently in the arena, but he's
giving a speech right now.
Giving a speech
to all the high school teams that play next.
I'd say that's probably taking part in the auditorium as Logan comes away with the missed shot and foul on Braxton Parsons. So interesting speech from Coach Huggins, I'm sure, but a good speech as well. And for these kids,
that's a dream.
You don't get that a lot here, and for Coach Huggins to come down here and be a part of this Willie Akers Classic says a lot about the character of Coach Huggins. And I'd kind of like to be in that auditorium to hear what he's got to say.
Well, we're over there. We got people over there recording it, so you'll hear it. Nice pass.
Oh, good pass by Williamson. Now we talk about his passing skills. He finds Lambert on the back door, and Logan back up by 5. Biggest lead of the game for the Timberwolves, 42-37 now, as nearly a steal in the backcourt, and Landon Hall pick up his 4th foul on the bump. Nothing wrong with that play there by Hall. Just a split second sooner, and he's got a steal. But Hall and Spence going for the same real estate, and Spence beat him to the spot and drew the foul. That's the first team foul. So team fouls even up at 1 in this quarter. 4:44 to go. Milton needing a basket, and anytime they've needed a basket, they went to Spence. This time he comes up empty-handed as Williamson comes away with the board, gets it up to Murphy. Murphy will dribble in, good spin move, had it knocked away, but there's Hall to come up with it. He'll put it up and get fouled and go to the free throw line. Landon Hall, he's always Johnny on the spot for these Timberwolves, and he's always in the right spot, right time. He's the loose ball.
He's their glue guy, and every team needs one. He's the guy that, if you need a rebound, he'll go get it. If you need a stop, he'll go get it. If you need a loose ball, he's on it. I mean, he does everything.
So a chance to give Logan their biggest lead of the game. Timberwolves up by 5. Free throw up, no good. That's the first miss in 9 attempts from the free throw line for the Timberwolves, as Hall will try to make good on the second, and he does. And Logan Middle School up 43-37, and we'll get a timeout as I believe the timeout was called by Coach Seth Hayner and the Logan Middle School Timberwolves with 4:30 to go. No, actually, they're going to charge it to Milton. Full timeout. Let's take it with them, 43-37. Logan leading Milton. We'll be back after these messages on Mountain Dreams Media.
Are you looking to find the right home for your family, or are you wanting to list your property? With over 80 years of collective experience in serving Southern West Virginia, there is no one better to trust than Hometown Real Estate. We're knowledgeable in market trends and can assist you in finding buyers or sellers. Please reach out to our home office at 304-752-5570 or contact one of our professional sales representatives.
Hello, I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Welcome back to the Willie Akers Arena, the Willie Akers Classic. 43-37, game number 2 here on Saturday afternoon. Logan Middle School with a 6-point lead over Milton Middle School. Bill Luskin, Stevie Browning with you as Milton looking to answer, and that's a 3 on the way by Spence, and he hits it out of the timeout. And just like that, Milton cuts the deficit in half. The Spence now has 15.
Yeah, can't let him get going, especially in this fourth quarter.
Sanders with the ball. He'll try to get it inside to Lambert. That pass tipped away by Asbury, and a turnover on the Timberwolves. That's only 9 turnovers in this game. And Milton with a chance to take the lead or possibly pulled within 1, and a turnover as Sanders was able to deflect the pass away from Spence to Williamson, who takes it in and lays it up. And Williamson having himself a good game, 16 points, back to a 5-point lead, 45-40, as Milton nearly turns it over on the sideline, but they're able to break the press, get it over to Workman. Workman's shot's no good.
Nice pass.
Rebound by Williamson. Pass up ahead to Murphy. He lays it up in the end zone. Murphy with his 6-point. Logan Middle School putting some separation between them and Milton. It's 47-40 now. And Milton needs to come up with the stop. Nearly a steal there. And that will be a steal as Lambert comes away with it. He'll race it into the front court. He's going to try to take it in. Goes in 2-on-1. Puts it up no good. Rebound by Scholl. Good aggressive take by Lambert, even though he doesn't come away with it. And on the other end, Milton beats Logan back in transition, and Braxton Parsons lays it up. And on the other end, Logan running with it. Lambert shot up, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in.
That bounced right off of Scholl's head, right off the top of his head.
Bad breaks if you're Milton, as that pass intercepted. Turnover number 13 now on Milton, and we will get a timeout by Coach Seth Hayner. And good, smart timeout here by Hayner. 2:37 to go. Settle his club down and, just let him get a breather here for this final 2:37. 49-42, Logan leading. And we'll be back right after these messages on Mountain Dreams Media.
Are you looking to find the right home for your family, or are you wanting to list your property? With over 80 years of collective experience in serving Southern West Virginia, there is no one better to trust than Hometown Real Estate. We're knowledgeable in market trends and can assist you in finding buyers or sellers. Please reach out to our home office at 304-752-5570 or contact one of our professional sales representatives.
Hello, I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Yeah, welcome back to the Willie Akers Classic from the famed Willie Akers Arena. 2:37 to go, fourth quarter. 49-42, Logan Middle School leading, looking to close out a victory here and improved to 11-3 as Landon Hall gets bumped on his way to the basket. We'll see who picks up the foul for the Panthers as
that was a good foul.
Be on Spence. And yeah, as you said, Stevie, if Spence don't foul him, that's an easy layup, and it's a 9-point deficit if that foul don't occur. So now you get to reset your defense as Logan inbounds the basketball. Williamson thought about a three and thought otherwise as Logan will try to run some clock here. Milton with 3 fouls. Murphy puts one up, no good. Rebound fought for. Murphy tips it around right to Williamson, who finds Lambert streaking to the basket for a layup. And Lambert having himself a good first half. He's got 14 in the second half, 18 for the game as Logan now with a 9-point lead. And they're not backing off that defensive pressure at all as 2:02 to go, 51-42. And, Steve, you kind of make a good point about this. Pressure, full court pressure, pressing them man-to-man full court. It's not about forcing turnovers. It's about speeding the opposition up, which does lead to turnovers.
Yep.
As three-pointer no good, rebound
and it
by
wears.
Williamson.
It wears throughout a game, especially like the amount of pressure that Logan always brings. Yeah, it wears teams down.
Murphy driving in, nice up and under. He has a Logan middle up by 11. And this game getting out of hand for Milton. They're running out of time, minute 30. They need points in a hurry. Three-pointer no good as Lambert and Hall collide. Lambert does a good job of keeping his feet and get the ball back in bounds as now Logan can milk this clock. 11-point lead for the Timberwolves, minute 15 to go. And they look like they're on their way to win number 11. And a date with Greater Beckley Christian on Monday at Greater Beckley Christian High School.
If we get to.
Well, the weather forecast is starting to look more promising. They've now changed it from, what I saw AccuWeather had, the 3 to 6, now is down to 1 to 3. So at this point, I just don't know what to expect with the weather.
What'd they call?
Timeout. As Logan was up against the 5-second count, Coach Hayner will take the timeout. It'll be a full timeout. And what we'll do, let's keep it right here on Mountain Dreams Media here as we'll get a look at the Logan Middle School Timberwolves, who just a couple of weeks ago took home first place in the game day competition out at Hoka Middle School. That's their second cheerleading competition win of the year. To my knowledge, the first one came out at South Charleston High School, I believe it was, in the some sort of Christmas-themed competition. I don't exactly know the name of it. I know they took home first place, so that's their second win. And they're getting ready to go to competition down at Mann High School, big cheerleading event they're going to have down there at Mann High. And we wish the Logan Middle School cheerleaders best of luck as they try to go 3 for 3 in competition this season. So Logan inbound the basketball. And 1:09 to go as Logan gets an inbound. Sanders gets it in the Hall. Hall dribbling around a trap. Now he'll get it over to Sanders. Sanders will find Williamson. Williamson's pass inside attending for Hall. A little too hot to handle, and coming away with it is Milton. And on the other end, they need baskets in a hurry. They're wasting a lot of time here as we approach the 45-second mark. Three-pointer on the way. That was highly contested by Sanders.
I think that might have been out of bounds.
Rebound by Hall. He'll be pushed, and I believe that'll be the 15th foul, and that will send Landon Hall to the free throw line as the foul was on Hudson Workman.
I think that might have touched the shot clock.
I don't know how it didn't. That shot was so high arcing, and when it came off, it looked like it was going to clip the shot clock, but apparently it found an avenue to get over the shot clock and into the hands of Hall, who was pushed on the play. So now Landon Hall, will go to the free throw line. Getting a little bit ahead of myself there. As shot up and in. And now Logan Middle School up by 12. Nobody on the free throw line as Logan 2 of 3 in this quarter from the free throw line. Now make it 3 of 4, and for the game, Logan 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Milton 5 of 10. It's a big difference there as Timberwolves up by 13, looking to close this one out. Milton still having to work for everything as if Logan was down by 13. And we get a whistle and a foul on the drive as Spence is called for the offensive foul. And Coach Seth Hayner is going to empty his bench after the 15th turnover on the Panthers. And Logan is going to go to 11-3 on the season. Is checking in for the Timberwolves is we've got Brody Belcher, JoJo, let's see. No, JoJo hasn't checked in. Reggie Adams, Brody Belcher, Carson Hale.
Oh, don't pick the ball up.
Reggie Adams into the contest. Alex Good, as well as Riley Kinney, as a turnover by Logan. And out in transition, scoring the bucket is Asbury to cut it to an 11-point game. 10 seconds to go. That was turnover number 10 on Logan. Got to come back to the ball. Now they get it across the court. They can dribble out the clock, but they'll get it inside of Carson Hale. He'll get it over to Adams. Adams shot up, blocked, no good. He'll rebound it, and the horn will sound. Ending this contest, Logan Middle School picks up a 55-44 win, rallying from a 12-point first quarter deficit to pick up win number 11 on the season. They improved to 11-3. Milton drops to 8-4. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we will have post-game coverage, as I'm sure we'll have either Coach Seth Hayner or Assistant Coach Doug Williamson, as well as a couple of Timberwolves. We just don't know who Coach Hayner is going to send to us, but 55-44, your final. Logan Middle School, the winner over Milton Middle School. And we'll be right back on Mountain Dreams Media right after these messages.
Mountain Dreams Media would like to thank the following sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Are you looking to buy or sell real estate in southern West Virginia? Call or message Eugene Maynard with Bray and Oakley Real Estate at 304-688-4648. Check out Heard the Word podcast with Marshall alumni basketball stars Jared West and Stevie Browning, available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Judge Sabrina Deskins would appreciate your vote this upcoming election to be held in May. Judge Deskins is running for circuit judge in the newly formed 11th Circuit, which combines Logan and Mingo counties. Judge Deskins has 10 years judicial experience and the only candidate with years of experience in both Logan and Mingo counties. Vote Judge Deskins, the right choice for Logan and Mingo's Circuit Court, paid for by the candidate. Caleb with the Clippers will keep you fresh. Check him out on Facebook and Instagram at Caleb with the Clippers. Shayna O'Brien-Thompson is seeking your vote for circuit judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May 2024 for one of 2 Logan seats. Vote Shayna O'Brien-Thompson, your choice for a fair, respectful, working circuit judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien-Thompson. Looking to plan that next adventure with family? Amanda Thompson with Off to Neverland Travel is the best at planning that family vacation. Experienced in Disney vacations and much, much more. She can help you in finding that right place to make memories. Find her on Facebook or email at amanda.thompson@offtoneverland.com. Vote Butcher for judge in the newly combined Logan Mingo Circuit. Joshua Butcher and his wife Jamie Dempsey Butcher love basketball and they love cheering on the local teams. Every March, Josh and his family enjoy watching Southern West Virginia basketball dominate the state tournament. Let's do it again this year, and remember, vote Butcher for judge, paid for by the committee to elect Joshua Butcher, Merle Dempsey treasurer.
Back on to the Willie Akers Classic from the famed Willie Akers Arena. Post-game coverage on Mountain Dreams Media. Logan Middle School 55, Milton 54. It's final in our second game here. And we'll start post-game coverage, player interviews, players of the game. Bentley Williamson and Landon Hall. We'll start with Bentley first. 16 points tonight, 5 field goals, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. A well-rounded game tonight for Bentley, and let's talk about that performance.
Well, from the get-go, I know for myself, I struggled from three-pointers, and I knew in that 2-3 that if I just got in the gaps, I would get myself a bucket or get to the free throw line. That's what I did.
And that was, really we made point of that, trying to find them gaps in that 2-3 zone, especially with the team that has struggled from the three-point line here recently. And, after that first quarter, once y'all settled down, you was able to get to the rim and even get out in transition and get some quick buckets.
Played really good defense in the second half, and we went on a big old run, and that's what helped us got back in the game. Defense, Landon played hard. You're on 33, the best player. That's what helped us out a lot.
Yeah, Aiden Spence for the Milton Panthers. 15 points. He had 7 in the first half, 10 in the second half. But, like you said, you was able to get out there and keep him from really having a monstrous game.
Yeah. Landon did a really good job on that. I have to give almost all the credit to Landon on guarding him. He took charges, forced him. He took contested shots, and that's what we wanted. If he made him, he made him. If he missed him, he missed him.
Yeah, 11-3 on the season.
Yeah.
Greater Beckley coming up Monday afternoon, we think, as long as the weather holds off.
Hopefully we don't go to school on Tuesday.
Not worried about Greater Beckley, folks. We're worried about school on Tuesday, and we don't. But no, anyway, get your thoughts on them. You played them here in the King Cole Classic.
Yeah, they're not
tight
bad.
ball game first half, and you pulled away in the second half.
Yeah, they got 2 really good players. I'm pretty sure you know them, Gabe Short and Eli Sexton. Yeah, them 2 are pretty good. If we could just lead them to shoot contested shots like Landon does with all the other guys in the state, I think we'll be just fine. Go down there and score, and I think we'll be just fine down there.
Yeah, that is Bentley Williamson. He finishes with 16 points on the afternoon, and he'll hand the headsets to Landon Hall. And Landon, get in here as Landon Hall tonight, 7 points, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. But 7 points. But we made a lot of talk about your hustle out there on the defensive end, especially diving on the floor after them loose balls.
Just try to play hard, do whatever I can to help my team. I'm not much of a scorer, so I look to make everybody else involved. We played really good.
And defense tonight, you drew the task of drawing Aiden Spence, probably their leading scorer coming in here, and you held him for the most part in check. He got going there late. He got 15 points. He had 7 in the first half, but he found it rough there in the second half to score.
He was shooting. We tried stopping him. He kept going in. I had 3 fouls early, so I had to come set out. Grayson didn't do bad picking him up either.
And we'll talk about that end of the first quarter there. I don't know if Coach Seth Hayner or Coach Williamson's coming up here or not, but let's talk about what was said at the end of the first quarter there. You're down 18-6. They were getting out in transition, getting some easy buckets. And then after that first quarter, things didn't come as easily for them, and things started opening up for your club on the offensive end. What did Coach Hayner tell you coming out of that timeout at the end of the first quarter?
He just told us to quit being lazy on defense. We had to get back and help side, and we just had to run out and keep making them run.
And 15 turnovers, what you forced tonight, that was big. And you, on the offensive end, you took care of the basketball, only 10 turnovers.
Not bad.
Not bad. Folks, I promise we're trying to get more words out of him. He's just a
little lightheaded.
He's he's lightheaded. I would refer to him as a soft-spoken. Doesn't say a lot of words, but for the end of the year, I promise we'll get more out of you, Fez. But final thoughts on the win tonight.
Played good. We played hard. We could have played a little bit better. I'm just a little lightheaded right now. Sorry.
We'll let Landon go back in the locker room, get dressed, and enjoy this victory. And good luck Monday afternoon over at Greater Beckley against the Crusaders of Greater Beckley Middle School. Y'all be in for a little treat over there. I don't know if you've been over there to that gym before. I've coached over there. It's a small gym, and I think y'all will enjoy it as you look to go to 12-3 on the season. As I believe we're going to get Coach Seth Hayner coming up here. He's down there. I don't know if he's just collecting his gatherings, getting his cell phone, or he's going.
I'll get him up
He's
here.
going to be going home, but we'll see if Landon can corral him and get him up here. So Bentley Williams and Landon Hall are Mountain Dreams Media players of the game for this second game of the Willie Akers Classic, as we get Coach Seth Hayner coming up here now. And before we close out this broadcast, as Coach Seth Hayner comes up here, we will, he's coming the other way now as Coach Seth Hayner. I don't know whether to call you Coach or Spider-Man after that, after climbing those rails there. But
I get around, man. I get around. What do you mean? I'm mobile.
Hey, let's talk about that win. Yeah, 12-point deficit you erased there at the end of the first quarter. We talked about the kids, what the message was, and it was getting back on defense and quit being lazy. Was that the message?
Well, yeah, we come out flat, man. We just have games like, there's certain games my boys are really like amped up. Rivalry games, or if we're like backs against the wall games, some trash talking kind of games. They look forward to those. If we beat a team, like when we beat Hurricane home, my boys just have this habit of thinking that it's going to get easier. They think as this season goes on and the more games they win, that people are just going to lay down for them. And that first quarter, you saw it. We were just not talking. None of our defensive schemes were working. Our help side wasn't there. I had Zoe lost. I had Lucas and Bentley messing up on the hedge when they come for that fake ghost screen. So they would come ghost screen on the ball. And then as soon as we've been teaching our boys, because we're bad at it, to kind of jump up and hedge that screen. Well, they were just really, and they're long enough to do that, like pick and rolls. We gave up a lot around the rim. But second quarter, I will call them boys out. It does not matter what one it is. I will check them any chance I get to see if they really even want to be there. And I went off. Me and Doug had a little scuffle with our boys, just getting their heads right. They responded well. We go on a 16-5 run in that second to climb out. What scares me, though, Mr. Luss, is if we keep doing that, coming out flat, we're going to wind up on the road having to climb out. It's just preparation for our games is not where I need it to be.
You mentioned, coming out flat. And the last game you played here, King Cole Classic, Greater Beckley Christian, you were flat in the first half. And then second half, you got going. You're coming off the win over Point Pleasant, but the game Monday against Mullins, maybe it was to be expected, coming off an emotional win over Chapmanville. You come out flat in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But in that Mullins game, Grayson Sanders got going in the second quarter. Here today, you come out flat against Milton, and in the second quarter, Bentley Williamson goes off for 10 points and gets the offense going.
Well, it's a whole lot more floor for our boys. And if you see teams scouting reports out, they're going to play us zone. We've not shot the ball well yet. And what's so crazy is I got so many shooters. We just ain't shooting the ball well. Last few games, everybody knows they're going to zone us. On a big floor like this, if we get the rebound, as I've said all year, I will not call a set. I will let my 5, 6, 7, 8 boys go out run teams. And that's where you've seen that run. We guarded long enough for them to get a bad look or their shots wasn't falling, and we would just immediately kick out, layup. That is where my team is the best as they've been all year. I don't like sets. I do not like sets.
And you mentioned that, those rebounds and the turnovers and the kickouts, that offsets the fact that you didn't make a three tonight. But when you're getting all them leaks and easy baskets at the rim, you don't really need them. And then you step to the free throw line, 11 and 12 from the line.
We shot the ball well from the foul line. Yeah, we did shoot but we did make some free throws today. I can't say that happens often. But all in all, Mr. Luss, we got a long way to go. And my boys, it's just the mental part of it. It's the way we prepare. It could be my fault. It could be me and Doug. Maybe we're not preparing them the right way. But I don't know anybody else that can motivate these kids like me and Doug can. And it's just some days, you know how teenagers are. Some days they're moody. They're all out. I guarantee you put Chapmanville or Mullins or somebody big coming in here hurt, like we're going to be lit for that. You know, we beat a team on the road. We thought it was going to be the same thing. Milton got better. They got better since the last time I played them. We came out flat there. The new kid that came back, number 10, the big, he makes a difference. He makes a difference. They got some players. They're well coached. We're going to see them again down the road. I'll see them next year. I want to keep playing them. I like their program.
Hey, Greater Beckley Monday, team you beat here.
If it don't snow.
You're going over there. Well, I will say this about the weather. You know, we talked about, you know, early outlook says 3 to 6. Now AccuWeather saying 1 to 3. So let's be on. We don't know about it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see Sunday night into Monday morning what it does. But, you know, you played them here, bigger court. You're going over there.
They got a big floor, too, from what we're hearing. It's a big floor.
Unless they've changed it since I've coached over there.
So it's not?
It's not real big to me.
Grayson was one who knew about it. He told me to ask
on top. Everybody's on top of one another, it seems like. It's kind of like playing at St. Joe's Gymnasium, Huntington St. Joe. Some of these, you know, Christian schools and private schools at their gym. I don't think it's shorter than a high school field. I don't think it's bigger than a middle school.
If it's bigger than Ripley, I'm okay. If it's bigger than Ripley, I'm okay.
It's bigger than Ripley. It is bigger than Ripley, but still, there's a lot of, you know, there's not a lot of space there with the seating. Now, unless they've added more seating since I've been over there.
Those are going to be my big ones, Bill, is I'm basing my whole season, my whole success with these people is if we can go to Chapmanville, pull one out, if we can go to Mullins and pull one out, if I can go to Greater Beckley and if I can get these boys winning and on the road and tight games, I know that there's something mentally clicking for them up there. They're figuring out ways to win. And that's going to be my challenge is the next few practices leading up to this next few weeks we got.
Well, again, weather permitting, 12:30 afternoon over at Greater Beckley Christian as part of the Martin Luther King shootout that they have going on. But 11-3 now, and you know, mentioned the season sweep over Milton, so I know you got to feel good about that, and you got to feel good with the scoring that you had tonight. 18 from Lucas. I mean, he 14 points in that second half. Bentley 10 of his 16 in the first half. 8 points from Zoe. Good to see him get going. He's had a
got to get him at the rim, man. I got to get Zoe on that rim. When Zoe is going at that rim, he's tough to deal with, man. He's tough to deal with. Grayson and Zoe like to camp on that three-point line, and they're so skilled, man. They can get in those gaps every time. It's just middle school boys, man. It's different. It's middle school boys, man.
And then rounding out the scoring, you mentioned Grayson with 6, Landon Hall 7. I think we might as well just call him the garbage man because he does all the dirty work for you. He is after loose balls on the
Not feeling good. He comes out there, gives me 3 defensive possessions in a row in the fourth where it was jump ball, rebound, and we got an outlet, and then a steal. That was and Lucas also in that blue is finally understanding the sprint back. He had 2 or 3 steals on the other end once they broke the blue.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll let you go enjoy it.
All right.
I know you're probably wanting to try to head back there to that hospitality room.
I am hungry, man. I'm going to eat me some. I'll see you guys.
Coach Seth Hayner joining us on postgame show. Quickly, we'll run down the scoring. First forward, Milton Middle School, Aiden Spence leading the way with 15 points. Hudson Workman for 12 points, 7 points for Mason Wooten, 5 points for Jake Asbury and Braxton Parsons. Again, Logan Middle scoring 18 points. Lucas Lambert 16. Bentley Williamson 8 points. Zoe Murphy 7 for Landon Hall and 6 points for Grayson Sanders. Added up, Logan Middle School 55. Milton Middle School 44 in Game 2 of the Willie Akers Classic from the Willie Akers Arena. And we're going to get set for game number 3, which is actually going to be our consolation game. That's coming up at 6 p.m. here. We got approximately 34 minutes on the clock. Logan taking on Williamstown. The Yellow Jackets looking to rebound from their first loss of the season. Logan looking to end a 5-game losing streak as they try to rebound from that tough, heartbreaking 1-point overtime loss to Tug Valley last night. Again, that's coming up in approximately about 33 minutes. You know, what we're going to do here right now at Mountain Dreams Media is we've had a little bit of some stream issues, so we're going to change streams over, and we will be back on I do believe we'll be back on our Facebook feed as soon as we change streams. Again, 6 p.m. tip for Logan and Williamstown. Once again, your final score of game number 2, Logan Middle School defeats Milton Middle School 55-44 tonight for Stevie Browning and Bill Lusk. we are signing off for the moment. Hope you can join us in approximately 30 minutes for Williamstown and Logan in the Willie Akers Classic at the Willie Akers Arena right here on